Our fourth matchup in the learner and low division is taking on Cinderella versus Cabaret. Now, again, this is not the Disney movie Cinderella. This is actually the musical Cinderella. It was written originally for television, but it later played on stage with music by Richard Rodgers and a book and lyrics by Oscar Hammerstein. It is based upon the fairy tale Cinderella, particularly the French version by Charles Perrault. This story concerns a young woman forced into a life of servitude by her cruel stepmother and self-centered stepsisters who dream of a better life. With the help of her fairy godmother, Cinderella is transformed into a princess and finds true love with the kingdom's prince. Cinderella opened on Broadway with a new book written by Douglas Carter Beane on March 3rd, 2013. The production was nominated for 9 Tony Awards. The production closed on Broadway on January 3rd, 2015, after 770 performances. Now we move on to Cabaret. Cabaret is a musical with music by John Kander, lyrics by Fred Ebb, and a book by Joe Masteroff. It's based on the 1951 play I Am a Camera by John Van Druten, which in turn was based on the 1939 novel Goodbye to Berlin by Christopher Isherwood. It's set in 1929-1930 Berlin at the twilight of the Jazz Age as the Nazis rise to power, and the musical focuses on the hedonistic lifestyle at the seedy Kit Kat Club and revolves around American writer Clifford Bradshaw's relations with English cabaret performer Sally Bowles. A subplot involves the doomed romance between German boarding house owner Fraulein Schneider and her elderly suitor Herr Schultz, a Jewish fruit vendor. Overseeing the action is the master of ceremonies at the Kit Kat Club, and the club itself serves as a metaphor for ominous political developments in the late Weimar Germany. The original Broadway production opened on November 20th, 1966 at the Broadhurst Theater in New York City and became a box office hit that ran for 1,166 performances. The production won 8 Tony Awards and inspired numerous subsequent productions around the world, as well as the 1972 film of the same name. And so, voting is now open. Comment with Cinderella or Cabaret for your choice.